most fun I've had at the Junos this year than I've ever had in my entire life going to the Junos.
Okay.
I got to sing with so many different people. I got to sing with the lovely Carol Pope. I got to sing with the Arkells.
Me and Ben got up and did Modern Love, which is pretty amazing. It's so much fun.
And they're doing their Motown set and asked if we want to do Modern Love. I said, who the fuck is this?
I was on a producer and engineering panel this year with Eric Ratz, and that was fun. And
Yeah, that was the most disappointing part of the weekend, is him not winning. Kind of pissed me off, to be honest.
it's kind of nice to be recognized for the amount of work that goes on behind, just getting up, the guy with the silly haircut, getting up on stage every night playing guitar.
I've never seen any human being work harder than he did on this last record.
He worked his ass off.
He was putting in 14-hour days for months at a time. He was the one that took the bulk of the pressure on having Jordan come in, and it was he deserved it.
To be as good at guitar as he is, and then become the songwriter that he is on top of that, and learning how to produce in studio, and he's practically an engineer as well, like mic positioning, and
He should have won. Yeah, I'm glad that he got nominated, and it was long overdue.
yeah, the amount of work that he put into Afraid of Heights is absolutely amazing.
The Tragedy Hip, Arkells, Sam Roberts Band, they were all in our categories, and it's great.
The best after party is always the Warner after party, because they have a stage with backline, and what generally happens is you get a bunch of drunk musicians in a room, they'll get on stage and play cover songs.
I was so drunk and I told the guys I didn't want to fucking play 100 times. I was done for the weekend. I had played so much music that weekend, and I'd done that stuff with Bryan Adams, and right after I got off the stage at the Junos, I was pounding beers.
We were drunk as skunks when we got up on stage.
I can't play inebriated. I've never been able to do it.
This happened at like 3:30 in the morning.
It might have been 3:30 in the morning.
I was kind of actually even hiding in the basement. I could hear Ben on the stage going, "Anybody seen bass player? Where's the bass player?"
That's amazing. I didn't know that. I wish I could have hid. I was the first one they asked. I was like, oh, you came to me first?
And then, to make matters worse, and I didn't have my glasses on, and I'm holding the bass like this, looking at the strings, like, trying to play the intro.
Let's do Nautical. And he's like, would you come out and play Nautical? He's like, right now? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right.
And then I got up with the Dirty No guys too, and I think we played a couple of Nirvana songs, if I can remember.
So we made it through the hip song because we all knew the hip song, but me being a ridiculously loud drummer.
Jordan is the loudest drummer in Canada, and he's on this little tiny stage, just
bashing the shit out of them like they owe me money. And I got the look back from Paul Langlois. I was like, oh no, that's not good. You don't want that.
Oh man, I haven't even checked to see if that's on the internet. Maybe I shouldn't even have mentioned that.